where little expenses that you can control and can comfortably live without could give you millions if you are disciplined enough to put your savings and to put your money on savings and invest for your retirement fund. So, today on Serenity Sundays, we'll take a peek on the gift of prayer. Because on Sundays, we will talk about the gift. Hi, Gloan! Good evening! Prayer for me, as a personal, it's a personal relationship with my Creator. It is direct and between Him and me. Hi, Nong Ernie! Good evening! And prayer may be for some, and maybe for all of us, is a privilege. A gift offered to all, and all of us may call upon the power of our Almighty any time of the day. So why prayer is important in our day-to-day lives, personal or business? Maybe because it starts our day right. It helps calm our inner chaos. It brings us peace of mind, and it quiets our hearts and make things happen. It is one of the best gifts that we could give to many, a priceless one. Because when we pray for a person, it means we love them. And being a child, the most precious gift that we could receive from our parents were the gift of prayer, especially our mother, because we know that every day, wherever we are, whatever we do, whether they are here physically with us or not, or they're in heaven, we know that they were our constant companion wherever we are. My faith in prayer has been tested when my mother passed away. When my siblings contacted me during that night that they are rushing my mother to the hospital, I am on the way to our household. Our household means it is our prayer group. And during that night, I prayed for a miracle. I prayed for a miracle that God would extend, would intervene in my mother's life. And during that night, God says no. He says no. And it is really so hard for me to accept. It took me years to accept that. And even though God knows that I'm really trying to give my 100% to trust Him. But one moment, it is the time when I sit down in a prayer room and cry my heart to God and asked Him why. Because maybe I'd been faithful with my service. I'd been faithful with my community, with my elders, and during that time, God chose to say no with me. It's hard to accept when you witness miracles that happening within your surroundings, And the moment you asked for a miracle, it was denied to you. And from there on, my life spiraling out of control. And there were so many things that happened that is painful, that my faith has tested me. And I could say that I forgot to pray. I stopped praying, and but deep inside me, I know that I still pray for guidance. I still pray for strength and grace to overcome everything. And I know that God slowly heals me and send me people to help me on that journey. It was not easy, and I know prayer was the one who helped me to get through. By personal prayer, prayer from my family, prayer from the community, and prayer from my friends. It is the one thing that keep me alive. It is one thing that keep me alive. Hi Tito Sao, good evening. Hi Snowflakes, good evening for being here. And it was not an easy journey, but then I go through with that, and I am thankful for that difficult journey, because it brings me to where I am now, that I am strong enough to face that kind of trial. And I know that struggles, trials, challenges would keep on coming as long as we live. But I know deep within my heart that as long as I prayed and stay committed to everything that I do, slowly but surely, seeing through the eyes of time, because we are all a work in progress, and I know that I would be healed eventually. And the most difficult thing that I do is forgiving myself. It takes a lot of prayer to do that. It takes a lot of prayer to do that. Hi Florante, good evening. And in order for us to grow tall in our faith, we need to root our life in prayer. Because when you start the day with prayer, you know that you are at peace, that you could finish something that you are set to do, because there is somebody who were praying for you, and there is someone who are looking for you and rooting for you to do your best, and there is someone who sent forth angels in the form of friends, in the form of mentors, in the form of business partners, in the form of so many that is around us that sometimes we failed to see. But when we rooted ourselves in prayer, and we forget, and we did not forget that we are here every day, that we have a mission to fulfill, we would be inspired to do what we are set to do. So, how could we use our gift, the gift of prayer that is given to us? Start by being grateful every day, through the day. Sometimes saying a thank you when we wake up in the morning, and saying thank you when we go to sleep, maybe that is enough. And we know in our heart that any time that we need the power of prayer to work within us, we know that there is always a gift waiting for us, no matter where we are and no matter how the condition of our heart is. Because we know that there is a God who would always be here for us, and He gifted us with a gift of prayer. Hi, Lay. Good evening. And thank you once again for being here with me on day 14 of Wrinkles Live, the Serenity Sundays. Hope you are having a great night and a great day wherever you are right now. Anyways, for those who are open to start a business and wanted to know and wanted to see what it is, just send me a message. Go to my profile. I could send you some information. You could see it if it is a fit for you or not. If not, no worries. And thank you once again. Good day and good night to all. And see you again tomorrow on Wrinkles Live Day 15. And we're back again with a good book, The Slight Edge. Thank you and good night.